The first new technology or app that I use in my classroom and thought was really awesome that's free is Epic. It's for educators to use to get their students engaged in reading. So this is kind of my home screen as a teacher. I have access to my students. I have access to my own books if I wanted to read or anything like that. And so I have all my kids who are on my roster. Well, this is some from other years too, but all my kids on my roster. And then they, on their side, get to explore different books. There's options for them to be read to, which is read to me. And then they can also read books. There's audiobooks, and then there's also some videos that connect to certain things. So what I really love about Epic is that it's super engaging, and it really allows for students who are maybe reluctant to read or maybe even struggle to read to give them an outlet to listen to stories or to find something that's on their level. There's tons of variety, and actually in my library, often a way that I use Epic in my classroom, we just learned about the solar system, previously about light, so I assign them certain collections of books to kind of further their knowledge about certain topics that we study in class. So that's one thing I really like about it as well. The students can actually engage with one another by liking their activity and stuff as well, so I think that that's pretty awesome that they give them that opportunity to learn how to connect in appropriate ways. I can manage what they do, so I can go through and see all of my students and what they're reading and what they've been doing. So for example, here I can see one of my students just read for 10 seconds and 3 flip pages, so that tells me obviously she didn't actually spend time reading the book. It's nice for me to see that so that I know if they're actually engaging in the stories or if they're just kind of flipping through to figure it out, or just to test it out, or if they're actually really reading. And so that's very useful as well. The purpose for me to show this is, first of all, to share it with other educators. If you're unaware, I think it's an awesome resource, and you can use it with lots of different age groups. They get to set their preferences at the beginning. So you get to pick your age range up to 12, and then you get to pick the kind of books that you're interested in as well, and then they'll offer you suggestions. Obviously, the app is meant for kids age like pre-K or K until age 12, 6th grade about. But sharing this with other colleagues is also awesome because it's a great resource that's free. The ISTE standard that I think this works with is the Educator 6B, where you manage the use of technology and student learning strategies and digital platforms, because I'm managing their learning and making sure that they're engaging with reading through this app.